Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses, and this video is 5 myths about the third eye. We're gonna jump straight into it, man. Number one, the biggest myth about the third eye, man. I should actually say this for last, but I'm not. The biggest myth about the third eye is that the third eye is a chakra. It's not a chakra. It's not. A lot of people think the third eye is a chakra when it's really not. Why they think this? I don't know. The internet. The third eye is actually an extension of the chakra called the sixth chakra. Okay? The sixth chakra is located around your pineal gland. For some people, it's above. Some people, it's right in front. Some people, it's in the back. Some people, it's below. Mine is right below my pineal gland. It's an extension, just like your arms are an extension of your torso. Okay? Just like your fingers are an extension of your hand. Okay, it's the residual effects of having a pineal gland and having the sixth chakra. It's not a chakra, okay? It is the version of an arm coming out of your heart. Okay? It has hands, has a hand, it has fingers, those fingers have fingernails, palm, okay? But the third eye is not a chakra. I don't like when people say the Anja chakra or Ajna chakra, however you say it. It's not a chakra. It's an extension, okay? The chakras have two extensions. We have the heart. Most of the chakras have only two extensions. The heart chakra is located in the center of your chest, inside. It's not technically in your body, but I'm gonna use the word inside your body for all intents and purposes. Inside your body, okay? The heart chakra is inside your body, which is not, but I just told you. And the front part is usually what you feel, okay? The back extension is along your spine, just like the third eye is an extension. The actual chakra is called the sixth chakra. It's in your skull. It's not in your skull, but like I just said, for all intents and purposes, it's right under your pineal gland, and the back extension is behind. It's behind your head, bro. Usually directly behind your third eye. It's not a chakra, it's an extension. Okay? Let me turn my phone back on, my other phone, so I can get the rest of these notes. Nextly, you're opening your third eye does not make you think differently, bro. Everybody seems to think they're gonna have this, they're just gonna be coming up with revelations about everything, and everything's gonna be way different. No, that's not the case. You're not gonna be able to see the unseen and be able to see the motivations of the Illuminati and the motivations of the elite. And oh my God, they're only giving us the stimulus. That you're not gonna think. You're gonna think pretty much the same. Okay, you're gonna think pretty much the same. You might be able to break things down and understand things differently, but your thought process and how you perceive life is pretty much gonna be very similar. Okay, you're not gonna turn into the Buddha. You're not gonna confuse yourself. But it's more so the reality and how you perceive reality. But it's not going to be like, if I say something to you, you can just hear the manipulation behind what I'm saying. You're gonna still, if you don't have any more experience or knowledge than you had before, then you're gonna think exactly the same. I don't know why people think it's just gonna be this open door. I'm enlightened now. That's not a thing, bro. That's some movie stuff. Okay, it's not gonna be like in Underworld, Blood Wars, or whatever movie that was, when Celine went in the water and she came out and she was just this mystical creature. No, that's not what happens, bro. You might be able to see some stuff that you didn't see before, but metaphorically, you're not gonna see life differently. You're gonna see life and you're gonna think the same. And the things that you don't know, you're still gonna not know them because you didn't study. All right. Nextly, your third eye, for it to be utilized to the highest degree, needs the aid and assistance of the combination of other chakras. What does that mean? I'm gonna explain that a little bit more later. But your third eye, yes, you're gonna be more psychically sensitive, but you do need the aid and assistance of your crown chakra and your solar plexus chakra. Okay, your solar plex and your heart chakra if you want to take it a little bit deeper. But your third eye is not going to just operate by itself and just make you this all-knowing psychic super being, bro. It doesn't just work. It doesn't work by itself. Number one, it's not the most important chakra. Number two, and it's not going to. If you really do, if you do really want to think different and perceive things and just hear the unheard and see the unseen, you need the aid in this. You need the circulation of other chakral energies. If you really just want to transform your life and you want to go on that journey of being psychic and turn yourself up, then you're going to need to stimulate and activate the other. You really should be activating all seven of the chakras, the main chakras. But it's not just going to make you. It's not just going to make you a super psychic. Okay, you need other chakras. All right. So the next myth is you need someone to help you open the third eye. So somebody asked me who I used to help me open my third eye and stimulate my pineal gland and the other extensions of the chakras, right? The head chakra. The head chakra. There's two, but the sixth chakra program system. And I said, I opened it by myself. I Googled it and I opened it. And he was like, oh, you must be very skilled. And I was like, I am. But at the time, I didn't know what I was doing. I just read it and I believed that it was going to work and it worked. And he was like, well, in my country, we believe that you need a master yogi and a master, monk to open it, and you have to give them offerings and you have to give them blowjobs. I'm just like, what? No, dude. What are you talking about? Apparently, there are more people who think like him because other people were asking me who I used and what I had to pay and how many gallons of nut I had to drink. I was like, bro, I didn't do what are you, sir? I didn't do none of that. What are you talking about? I just Googled it. I just did like this. I just did like, oh wait, no, that's a gang sign. I just did like this, and I put it in front of my chest, and I did and visualized my third eye as a bright light, brighter than the sun, for like 20 minutes, and it opened. That's all I did. I didn't have to. I didn't have to do any sex. I didn't have to do any favors. I didn't have to pay anybody. I didn't have to beg and plead and prove my worthiness and write an essay and fast for 30 days and 39. I didn't have to do none of that, bro. I Googled it. I did exactly what I just told you I did right now. Okay? That's what I did. So you don't need anybody to help you open your third eye unless you've done it and it's been 4 days and you still haven't gotten any results. Then you might need some help and you need to change your diet. But other than that, man, you don't need anybody to help you with that. All right. So lastly, bro, going back to the second to last point, the third eye does not opening the third eye and the pineal and stimulating the pineal gland and the sixth chakra and the back extensions and the side extensions, the temples extensions, is not going to make you super psychic overnight. It's not going to make you see spirits and have premonitions overnight, usually, okay? If it's not your gift, then you're not just going to receive it unless you do something, unless you practice it. If you don't see spirits right now, then it's probably going to take you some work to see spirits if that's not your natural gift. The reason I opened and stimulated my third eye is because I naturally have premonitions. I naturally can I don't want to say predict, but I naturally say things or think words or perceive words that people are going to say before they say it. If somebody's talking and I just randomly think the word orange and they say, guess what I found yesterday? a orange pair. Those, you know, those Jordans you had, but the orange version. I'm like, oh, really? Or like, TV will be on and I'll be talking, and then the TV will say something right after I just said it. Okay, that's why I opened it, because I was just seeing certain patterns, and my premonitions were becoming stronger, and I opened it. But no, it's not gonna make you a super psychic overnight. You're not gonna be able to read tarot cards accurately just because you opened your third eye. You're not gonna be a master divinator at like overnight. You're not going to be able to see spirits overnight. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some training. It's going to take you actually studying and collecting these knowledges and committing yourself and directing your focus and energy to these universes, bro. But yeah, man, those are the 5 myths, most common myths about the third eye. All right, it's Aaron Moses. I'm the band. You the buying. We the buying together, man. Life is in the breath. Breathe it in. Peace.